Well, hello everyone and welcome to another very exciting episode here on the MI Gardener channel. Geneva and I are super excited for this episode because in this episode we're going to do a video on how to get, we'll go there in a second. We'll go wherever you want. So in this episode we're going to do a video on how to get your little ones into the garden at a very young age. Mrs. Emma Gardner and I find this to be one of the most important things that us as parents can do, because we can't just assume that your kids are going to pick up a love for it if you wait till they're teenage age. Sometimes if you wait that long, they kind of drift into other things that they like more than what you'd prefer. And we really want Geneva to have an appreciation for where food comes from. We want her to have an appreciation for what real food is, and we want her to feel welcome and accepted in the garden. Because I think oftentimes I see so many parents that have kids that do not really allow them in the garden because maybe they don't know what a ripe tomato is and they pick unripe ones. That can be discouraging as a parent. Or maybe they don't know the difference between a weed and a vegetable. That can be really discouraging. So I think oftentimes a lot of kids are excommunicated from the garden. And I find that to be such a shame, because for me, the learning process that Geneva is going to have and the knowledge that she's going to gain and the love for plants that she's going to gain, as well as the respect that she's going to have for the plants, is going to be so much greater. So I'm going to show you just how Mrs. Emma Gardner and I have been kind of acclimating Geneva to the garden, allowing her to learn, explore, still while preserving the beauty of a garden so it's not being ruined. And I will say that a few things have been pulled out. That's a microphone, honey. A few things have been pulled out, but they pop right back in the ground, and they only suffer a little bit of stress. So I'm not too worried about that, and I don't ever scold Geneva for that, because they just don't know. And I think that's the first thing is never ever scold. If they happen to pick an unripe tomato, don't scold them. It only scares them from wanting to learn, and they're simply trying to learn about, they're curious about what they see. And so one thing that we do is we stand in the garden and we let her point. We let her point, and wherever she points is where she wants to go. So I think she's pointing over there. She wants to see the cucumbers, and we'll take her over and we let her we let her explore, and we name what she's pointing at. So, or we try to at least guess where she's pointing and name that, because that way she has name recognition with plants at a very early age, and that is something that's extremely important. So, all right, Geneva, let's go. Let's go see what you're pointing at. Okay, Geneva, is this what you wanted to see? Is this what you wanted to see, honey? That's cucumber. Cucumber. It's a cucumber. Basil. Do you want to smell the basil? We can harvest a leaf of basil if you'd like. Here. Smell this, Geneva. Smell that. Does it smell good? Oh, yeah, it does. That smells delicious. This is Genovese basil. It's what goes on pizzas. When mommy and daddy make pizza, that's what we put on it. See, smell that. Smell good? What do you want to see? This is dirt. See, Geneva? This is soil. Yeah, do you see the little ant climbing on the soil? Yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah. This is more basil here. Yeah, this is more basil. This is Thai basil. Yeah. Thai basil has a little bit different scent than the Genovese basil, but they're both basils. Can we keep the soil in the beds? Geneva, can we keep the soil in the beds? No? It's okay. Geneva, do you see the zucchini behind us? Geneva, look at the zucchini. Do you see this? Look at the big leaves. Those are bigger than your head. Yeah, want to feel the leaf? Allowing them to feel different textures is also a real good part of allowing them to explore an adventure. Helping them discover the garden is also important, because sometimes they're a little bit overwhelmed and they're not sure what to touch, what not to touch. And so if we give them safe things, like, if she rips up the the leaf of this zucchini, there's like 20 other leaves here that it'll grow back faster than she can do damage to. So it allows her to learn, and then we can kind of tell her, no, we don't pull at the leaves, but we never scold either. So are you making a hole in the dirt to plant seeds? Oh, you found an oak leaf.
Yeah.
You found an oak leaf. Thank you. You gave me the oak leaf. Would you like the oak leaf back? There you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's a plant tag. This is Purple Ruffles basil. Thank you. This is some peat moss that you found. And that's a plant tag. We have to leave the plant tags in, honey. Okay?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. The tomato? These are tomatoes right here. Would you like to we can see those for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a tomato leaf. And these are tomato flowers. See the flowers? Geneva, honey? Okay, we moved on to something else. What else? Oh, the clouds. Yeah. The clouds. And the wood chips. As long as we don't eat the tomato leaf, you're fine, okay? You want to play a little bit in the mulch? Yep, you found a stick. Thank you. This is a stick. But it's kind of in the mulch. Okay. What'd you find here? Oh, this is a piece of bark. Bark and sticks make up mulch. Yeah. And another stick. Thank you. Are you helping Daddy clean up the garden? Can you grab me another stick? Can you grab me another stick? The sticks probably don't belong in the garden. They don't break down that fast, but they'll work for now. Thank you. Wait, oh, no, you don't want to give that to me? Okay. You want to hold it for a little bit longer? I have these 3 things. You want to hold one of those? Yeah. Those are cool sticks, aren't they? So it was just a short day out in the garden today. It's a little windy, and I think Geneva's ready for a nap. She's not as explorative as she usually is. So, but that's okay. We got some time out in the garden, and that's what matters. So that's really what we do. It's really nothing that crazy. And as we start to get stuff ripening, we allow her to eat some of the stuff that's ripening. Like if she wants to try some kale, she can. You want to try some kale? It's okay. You can totally eat that. See? Look at Geneva. See? Want to try? Good. It's good. Better in salads though, right? A little spicy, a little green. So yeah, so we let her eat stuff in the garden when we're harvesting, and it's just a great way to allow her to explore, learn, and she just gets to be out here with us. So it's sometimes a challenge, especially when there's work to be done, but it's okay. It's something that we definitely set aside time for. It's something that we have to set aside time for because it's so important to us. So I do hope that you enjoyed this episode. Hopefully you learned something new. And as always, this is Luke from the My Gardener channel reminding you and you to grow big or go home. We'll catch y'all later. See ya. Bye.
Yeah, yeah.
You hear the birds in the tree? Oh, you see the butterfly, huh? The little moth. There. You don't like the flavor of that? It's okay. You will later. Maybe you did like the flavor of it. I don't think they want any.
Yeah.
I don't think they want any kale after you just did that.
Yeah.
They might have taken a bite after if you didn't slobber it.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Hey, the birds. Sure the birds?
Yeah. Yeah.